What is going on, everybody? Ian Paul with the Rockstar 69 channel, back with another NASCAR Xfinity Series race on NASCAR Heat 3 career mode. And we're getting towards the nitty gritty of the season. We've only got a handful of races left, only a handful of races for drivers to race their way back into playoff contention. So without further ado, we're booked, we're going to Iowa, let's hop on in. Take a look at the reputation in the Xfinity Series, and because he can't drive a NASCAR to save his life, Spencer Gallagher is now a rival. Tyler Reddick is now not a rival. Go figure. Still got loads of friends. We've made another friend, I think. Unless that was a friend from the Camping World Truck Series, or maybe in the Dirt Series, I don't know. But yeah, Spencer Gallagher can go kiss the chocolate starfish between my two gluteal cheeks, as far as I'm concerned, because he only hates himself. He's not very good, is Spencer Gallagher. He's not very good at all. Take a look at the Xfinity season standings, and thanks to our victory, our 11th for the season, we are top of the Xfinity standings, followed by Cole Custer with 2 wins, Christopher Bell, who hasn't won yet, Justin Allgaier, who hasn't won, Elliott Sadler, who has a victory, Tyler Reddick, who hasn't won, Brandon Jones, who has a victory, Brian Preece, who hasn't won, Ross Chastain, who has a victory, Daniel Hemrick, our teammate, rounds out the top 10, Matt Tifft has a victory, John Hunter Nemechek is on the bubble, but Ryan Truex, let's see where he is still 15th, so therefore eligible for the playoffs. So John Hunter Nemechek bumps out, and in comes Ryan Truex at his expense. John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Cindric needs a victory. Wow. Kevin Harvick needs a victory. Alex Abey needs a victory, and well, that's the end of that. So, I don't know what this race is, and I don't know who it's sponsored by, but it's an Xfinity Series race at Iowa Speedway. One of our favourite short ovals. And hopefully we can do the business. So let's get out to Iowa Speedway. Let's check out the action as it happens. Oh well, here we go, folks. Stephen Light failed tech. He's gone to the back of the field, as has Joey Gase for failing optical scanning. And there we are. We qualified P3 around Iowa, so that's a career best for us. P3. And we're getting ready to go green. Just not on the pole. Green in the air. Let's go race at Iowa Speedway. And this should be entertaining. Now, we did put a setup on, but we weren't entirely thrilled with it. So we threw a couple of gung-ho changes at it, including a big change to the right rear to try and get it to turn as best as we could. Especially, but the problem is, as you can see, it looks like it's made the car very loose coming off a turn 4. So that's going to be a fun thing all day. Not. Oh, it's loose as well at the top of turn 2 as well. One thing we've got though, we've got the horsepower advantage over Justin Allgaier in the Junior Motorsport Chevrolet Camaro ZR-L1. And it looks like we've also got the lead on him. Bye-bye. See you later. See you later, Justin. It's been nice playing, but thank you for trying. So hopefully, now we'll be able to get going. If we can't get going, we're going to be in trouble, and in trouble big time as we come off of turn 4. The one thing I will say about Iowa, this is one of my personal favourites. It's not a lot of people's favourites, I admit. But the one thing that I will say is it's faster than it actually looks. You get the Indy cars, they will fly around here. No problem with their aero packages on there, because the Indy car come to the Iowa Speedway. I believe it's a night race under the lights at Iowa. But these cars will not go full speed. I think you can see we're easing off the throttle. You can get about 125 in the apex of the corner, and then you're up to about 150 by the end of the straights. this case it might be 160, but then you've got to ease off the throttle, ease it through the banking of Iowa. Whereas with the Indy cars, flat, foot to the floor, go for it. But it is a very, very nice little oval. I think the Monster Energy Cup Series should come here, because I think this oval around Newton, Iowa, it'd be perfect. Would you? I mean, all you come around here with the trucks and the Xfinity cars. Would you not think that a Monster Energy Cup Series car around Iowa would be the business? I might try that out later on, but we'll see. But you don't. I don't know. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But a 23-second lap, and this is almost as big as New Hampshire is. And you tell me, New Hampshire's slow. I mean, just to give you an idea, Daytona, which is a 2.5-mile super speedway, so it's nothing like New Hampshire at all. That is a 46-second lap, and New Hampshire is a 1-mile oval. It's a 31-second lap. And the mind does boggle sometimes. The mind does boggle. But hopefully it doesn't boggle too much. Are we out of? We are out of Coke Zero. Maximum taste, no sugar. And that's the product placement done and dusted out the way for the race. I'm not going to be like Mike Joy. Let's have a quick word from Duracell. Now, I think it's NBC that do the Xfinity coverage as we start to come up to the back of the field, and that was a light blue car. If that's a light blue car, it can only be one man, and that is the man, Chad Fincham. Yeah, that looks like Chad. He's having a bad race today, is Chad. That's only in the top 5. Cole Custer, 5.5 seconds back. Ryan Preece, Justin Allgaier, and Daniel Hemrick, your top 5. The man Daniels in P5. Now he needs to win. Daniel Hemrick's got to win to get in, and if he doesn't win, we fly past Chad Fincham there. And look at that, Carl Long is struggling equally as much. There were 2 motorsports management cars. They are having a struggle. And Stephen Light, he was dominant at New Hampshire. Well, and he's not dominant here. They're 3 wide in front of us. Sort yourselves out here at the back of the field, lads. Vinnie Miller, Josh Williams, and I think that was Garrett Smively. So we tried to go around the outside, and Josh Balicki. We're in the high groove. The car just stepped out there. We go past Balicki. I think we'll get past the Goats, Morgan Shepherd. As we come into, we got high again. We have to feather the throttle through 1 and 2 just to make sure we don't snap loose. Coming down the back straight, we come up to Jeff Green in the 93 car. How you doing, Jeff? You're having a good run today, Jeff. It's not like Bristol, though, where you were dominant. Hey, and there's the stage victory. That's ended a bit early, I think. Somebody run out of talent. Maybe they did. Who knows? So, 48 to go. I reckon we should pit with these guys. Now, you can see the change I did there. I've increased the right rear by 2 pounds. So that's a lot of thing. Should we take a bit of wedge? Let's take a bit of wedge. Try and get it to turn a bit better. We'll take a pound out the right rear as well to try and see if we can neutralise what taking the wedge out's going to do. Because this is not going to be pretty, folks. I assure you, it's not going to be pretty. Really not going to be pretty at all. Let's go. Green in the air. We're getting stage number 2. And we've got the restart gear on it. Looks like Preece and Custer are going to have a fight into turn number 1. How's this, the changes make this car now? Oh, a little tight. A little snug coming off of turn 2. The place where it's going to be most notable is here in turn 3 and 4. And I tell you what. Oh, still a little snug coming out of 4. So the change they made have gone from making it loose to making it snug. Ah, That is what these changes. You make changes all the time. Now you'll see this a lot in the Coke 600 because you've got 4 stages of 150. First stage, daylight. Second stage, twilight. Third stage is twilight, but the difference between the second and third stage is that the second stage is twilight with the sun going down, and the third stage is twilight as the sun has gone down. So you get that transition into the dark, and then the fourth stage is pure darkness. So you're chasing a setup through the whole of that race. It's sometimes all about who's got the best fuel mileage of that race. One thing I will ask, and I'll do this now while I remember, because we've got one more hot seat left in the Monster Energy Cup Series, and that is at Darlington. So, regardless if I don't win Darlington, or get a top 3 at Darlington, I'll definitely be going to Team Penske. The first race of the Daytona 500, I'm going to ask you this straight up. Do you want to see a full distance race as a celebration? If you want to see the full distance race, I am more than happy to do the full distance race, the full distance Daytona 500. Let's get it on. Whatever. If not, we'll keep it at 25%. And we'll do. But what I'll do, if I do the 100% race, I'll just do it as highlights, so we won't bore you to death completely. But speaking of boring people to death, Ryan Preece is in second place. Daniel Hemrick. Oh no, Daniel Hemrick's now in second place. Go get you some, Daniel. Ghost Daniel. Ryan Preece in third. Cole Custer fourth. Tyler Reddick in P5. 4 seconds to Daniel Hemrick as we head down the back straight. And it's... I'll tell you what, the change I made, as the run goes on, the car does get tighter. So now I'm kind of in a bit of a no-win situation here. Do I put the changes back and have the car as it was, or do I leave it as it is now, knowing that it starts off a little loosey-loosey and then gets snugger and snugger till the point it gets too tight going out of turn 4? Because you'll see what happens eventually if we get too tight in turn 4. We're going to hit the wall, and I mean we'll hit the wall. There'll be no BSing about it. We will go straight to the scene of the accident and bring out a yellow probably. Speaking of bringing out yellows, next race is Watkins Glen, our first road course race. Yay! Hey! All those that were saying left turn, left turn, left turn, you'll get to see some right turns. And I should say I'm a bit of a road course ringer, as they say. Pretty good on a road course. I don't like tooting my own horn. But yeah, pretty good on road courses. Most of you all know from my F1 2018 career. As we go round the outside of Vinnie Miller. Oh yeah! Vinny, back in the field. Oh, you already are. Wait a minute, you're 39. There's a car missing here. Who's the odd car out? Have we got a car out on pit lane? Because I can't see it from up here. I can't see it from the top of the track as we go around the outside of car long. I want to stay on this middle groove here. There's Jeff Green. Jeff, how you doing? Jeff, wait! Need to come through! Get out of the way! There's Stephen Light in the 30s, in the 55. That should be doing. Oh, look at that! Thread the needle again, and we win stage number 2. Thank you very much. This is going the same way as it went in New Hampshire. So traditionally, what's going to happen is we're going to have a big crash. We're going to end up down the field somewhere. You know that's going to happen, right? Time to pit, folks. Now let's see. What shall we do? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Well, if we fill her up, we're going to have about 30 to go, 26. So it's going to be, we're going to be 4 laps short We're going to be 4 laps short, and Iowa is not very good for fuel saving. You can't save fuel at Iowa. So I think it's a case of balls to the wall. Let's go. Green in the air for stage number 3. 30 laps left around Iowa Speedway. Let's get this done. And it looks like, oh, Daniel Hendrick's in P2. Go get you some, Daniel. Go get you some. Cole Custer, Ryan Preece, Tyler Reddick, your top 5 with myself. And it's just going to be a case. What I will say, if the caution comes out, everyone will pit, take tyres. Because that right front is... You thought the right front gets destroyed at Iowa bad, at New Hampshire badly. The right front gets destroyed even worse here. That's no BS, that's no bull. Trust me on that. So come across the line, 28 laps left in this race. We've only had 2 laps? Wow! See, this is what happens. You get Martinsville and Bristol are a case in point, because Bristol is just and Martinsville's and they're only half milers. This is a 0.75, probably a mile oval. Make of it what you will. But coming out of turn number 2, down the back straight into turn number 3. The car certainly seems to be behaving itself, and it made no changes to it during the pit stop, as you saw. So we've got this car that we had from stage 2 until the end of this race now. As we end up in the middle groove, the car stepping out a bit, coming out of turn number 2. We're 2.1 to Ryan Preece, who's in second place now. Ryan Preece does need to win to get into the... no, he doesn't actually. He won... I'm sure he won at Atlanta. Well, if he didn't win Atlanta, he won Vegas. He won one of the 2. I can't remember which one it was he won, but he certainly won. He certainly won one of them. As we head down towards turn number 3 again, Daniel Hendricks dropped to 4th place behind Cole Custer. I think he's going to be the car, if we're going to beat a car, he's going to be the car we're going to beat this weekend, Cole Custer. Because he was fast in practice, he was fast in the first stage, fast in the second stage. Just the problem, I was faster. And usually it's the fastest car that crosses the line. Usually. I won't mention any names there, but Daniel Ricciardo, Baku Grand Prix 2017. Or should I say Daniel Ricciardo China 2018. If you don't know what I'm on about, go look it up. Type it in, Daniel Ricciardo Shanghai 2018. He started practically back in Beijing and won the Grand Prix. No word of a lie. And that light is causing my eye to absolutely destroy itself. But I need the light so you can all see me! We've almost fallen over! Yeah, if you haven't guessed, we're doing this all standing up now. So, yeah. It's a bit of a challenge for us. But we're going to get you through this. We're going to get you through this. It's also been challenging because it's my first video back, well, one of my first videos back since my long layoff. And I will say, certainly to the members of the YGC that sent me all the well wishes, thank you very much, guys. You do not know how much I appreciate that. So, from the bottom of the heart, thank you all very much. I really appreciate this, the support. But let's get you back to the race. We're 15 laps of the fuel, and I think we had about 20 to go. So if ever we're losing fuel, we're not gaining fuel. And that's the problem with Iowa. It is not a circuit you fuel save at. You can't fuel save at it. It is a theoretical impossibility to come up to the back of Josh Williams in the 19th. I'm sure that's a Starcom machine. It says Startron on it. I'm sure that's the Starcom machine. We'll have to find out. Chad Fincham now back at 39th place as we come over the line. 18 to go. There's it's Morgan. Oh, I am so sorry, Morgan. Oh, that's going to bring out the caution. Look at that right front. That right front is destroyed. Right. Let's take half a can of fuel for... Should we take half a can, 4 tyres, 2 tyres? No, we'll just take 2 tyres. We'll try and make the left sides go. Repair the damage. And send a basket to Morgan Shepherd to apologise for what happened. We've dropped to 13th, so they've not taken tyres. These guys at the front, either that or they're playing some strategy. But certainly myself, Elliot Sadler, we took tyres. 15 to go. The tyres should last as we go round the outside. John Hunter Chair. Here comes these new tyres, man. Here come these new tyres. Thank you very much. Who is that? Oh, Christopher Bell! Christopher Bell puts us in the wall. Have a word with yourself, man. Oh, it is on now. I get my hands on you and it is on. It is on like napalm as we take the high line into turn 1 and 2. That's reserved for a guy named Kyle. Look at the run we get off turn 2. Although we're blocked in a bit by Justin Allgaier and who is the 19? Brandon Jones. So as we get loose into turn 3 again, 3 wide with Allgaier and Brandon Jones. We go underneath Kevin Harvick, the closer. Ryan Priest has dropped a 5th as we go really, really loose. There's Harvick. Harvick gives us the boot and Allgaier finishes the job. And then in comes Christopher Bell. And now our car is destroyed. Back in the field. Hey, how we doing? How we doing here at the back of the field? How we doing? How we doing all here? Oh well. We've got to make up 31 places in about 8 laps, 7 laps, 10 laps. So just foot to the floor and see what we can do. Oh, the car gets loose again around Ty Majeski underneath Ryan C. Underneath Ryan Reed. 4 wide, don't you? Good, 4 wide. 4 wide going into turn 3 and we almost shat ourselves. BJ McLeod, the outside, 3 wide coming out of turn 4 with Elliot Sadler. Look at the run. We got these fresh tyres are helping us out. No end there as we go flying between cars, left, right, and centre. They're 3 wide behind us. They can stay 3 wide behind us. Got who was behind there? I don't know. There's Jeremy Clements in the 14. I haven't seen Jeremy Clements all day as we go around the outside of John Hunter, Nemechek and Spencer Boyd. Oh, into the wall. Forced into the wall. Oh! Excuse you there, Jeremy Clements. Car high, dipshit! What an asshole. Brought out his own caution. So we're P14 now. We've got about 7 laps to go, probably 6. This is getting a bit tight for... we're going to 3 wide with our teammate Ty Dillon, 5 to go. Ty Dillon and Joe Nemechek as we go underneath John Hunter Nemechek. And now Christopher Bell should give him a punt in the arse for what he did. Spencer Boyd on our inside, so we're already up into 10th. Make that 9th. Yeah, into the back of Michael Annette. I'm sorry, Michael, I do apologise for that one. Nearly 3-4 wide with Allgaier, Truex and Boyd going over the stripe. 4 to go. We're already at P8. Make that P7. We've basically got to make up 2 positions a lap to get our victory back. Not impossible, but not easy as we go around the outside of a net. And up the inside of our teammate Tiff. 3 wide with Tiff and Jones. Now 3 wide with Jones and Reddick. We're into 4. 3 to go. Daniel Hemrick, Ryan Priest and Cole Custer in front of us. I told you, Cole Custer's going to be the car to beat. If we were going to end up beating anyone. Coming out of turn 4. Didn't make any progress on that lap. I think we have about 2 to go at the line. 2 to go. This is going to be a tense finish, folks. As we try and go around the outside of Hemrick, but we get a little tight. Oh, let's get the run. If we get the run, we'll try and sneak under into turn 3. We're going to sneak under into turn 3. Sorry, mate. I know you're my teammate and whatnot, but we need this victory for victory number 12 on the season. Coming to the line, Cole Custer takes a white flag. 1 to go in the line, presented by Credit One Bank. And let's see what happens now. We're going to go around the outside of Priest. Oh, it's going to be a pass into turn 3 for the lead. We're going to be side by side over the line. I can see this happening. Here comes the pass for the lead. New leader. Will we hold on? He's got the switch back. We're going to hold on. We're going to hold on and win at Iowa. Woohoo! Yeah! How'd you like them apples, Christopher Bell? How'd you like that? Oh, let's burn this bugger to the ground. I'm going to go find Christopher Bell. I'm going to go find Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell's going to get it. Newton, Iowa. There's the pace car. Right, I'm looking for the number 20. There he is. Tell me how my dust is, boy! Everyone just said that in unison, didn't they? Tell me how, tell me how, tell me how my dust tastes! Oh, yeah. You deserve that. Cole Custer, you don't get anything. Respect to you, my friend. You race me hard, you race me clean. Right, it's time for the traditional pool celebration when we win the... Can we have another pool celebration for a while? So let's go do one. Crew chief wants me to slow down, apparently. Traditional thing, get the speed up gently, and then when we get the speed up perfectly, head for the infield cast. Where do they go all the way? There we go. Woohoo! Yeah! Kick up the dirt. Oh, that's one thing I hope they bring in for NASCAR Heat 4. I hope they bring in alternate celebrations. You know, like you can take a flag around, get out your car, go get the checkered flag like Kyle Busch would do, and then do it like that. So let's do the Exalta race recap, folks, because that was a wild one. And while we view that, we're going to bin that. Oh, it was empty. I expected that to be full. Certainly feels good to win at Iowa. Certainly feels good. Love you all. Love you. So we won stage number 1. Thank you very much for that one. Is that stage? Oh no, that's stage number 1. Still stage number 1, folks. Still stage number 1. Stage number 2 as well. This is where we got into it with Christopher Bell on lap 50. To be fair though, it was all Justin Allgaier's fault. Yeah, and then in comes fucking Christopher Bell and Spencer Gallagher. Oh, Spencer Gallagher wanted to get some. Woo! You're hard, Spencer. Around the outside of practically everybody. And then look at that, right to the inside, a la Kyle Busch at Auto Club Speedway. Right at the inside of everybody. Jeremy Clements hit me, and the 35 of Joey Gase straight into the side of him. Eat the proverbial there, Jeremy Clements. This is where we go up to 5th place, almost 4 wide, coming over the line, but we got there. And then the pass for the lead on lap 62. Don't look back, run for the line. Thank you very much. We win the race. Won both stages and took race victory. It's a max points day. Fellow 99 Reen, Richard Childress Racing Chevrolet Camaro ZR L1. All good in the hood. Pay me my money. Only 52,000. Plus we got our incentive contract coming in afterwards as well. Mind you, I think we've already been paid for that, so we're on 5.7 now. Come here, the man. Who's the man? Yeah. Who is the man? I would raise my fist in the air, but unfortunately I've got the fan going and it's literally right above my head here. I'll chop my arm off. You'll see live mutilation on YouTube, and that's not good for my channel. So we were the fastest car, 23.438 fastest lap. 46 laps led out of 62. Cole Custer, I presume, led the others. Joe Nemechek, car to move, 34th to 19th. And it's going to be tough luck. Austin Cindric, 7th to 27th. As we head to the shop. You may notice it's a bit dark. I'm about to put my phone in for a charge. Pay me my money! Yay! Good, good. Jeremy Clements, that was the last straw. Really? That was the last straw? You driving into me? Jeremy Clements, fuck off. Morgan, I will apologise to Morgan. I did get that a bit wrong. Christopher Bell, check the tapes. Ian Poole won under some shady circumstances. Check the tape. Christopher Bell tried to ruin my race. And Ty Dillon, yeah, I thought we were friends. I know. I'm sorry. You're my teammate. You're also the man with no face. Oh, Xfinity Series race time. Oh, that's right, it's Watkins Glen, isn't it? Yay! Watkins Glen, Mid-Ohio. It's time for 2 road courses in a row, 3 and 4 races, because after Bristol is Road America. Oh, yeah! The Zippo 200 at the Glen. It's time we went road course racing, folks. Yippee-ki-yay! Let's have a look at the reputation, then. Let's get it out of the way. Oh, lovely. Christopher Bell and Jeremy Clements hate us, along with Spencer Gallagher, who hates us for absolutely no reason. Chad Fincham's not a friend anymore. I thought he was. Not sure why that is. So yeah, we've not got long now to the playoffs when they start, because you've got Mid-Ohio, Bristol, Road America's next, then Darlington, Indy, and Vegas, and that'll be the road to the playoffs, which start in Richmond. We've got one more hot seat to come for Darlington. So Darlington might be a double. But then the playoffs, we've got Richmond, we've got the Charlotte Roval. Yep, the Charlotte Roval. Dover, Kansas. And then I think it's Texas, Phoenix, Homestead. Is that right, game? Texas, Phoenix, Homestead, yeah. And then we move on up to the Monster Energy Cup Series. So we go next. Next one's the 7500, the throwback race for the Darlington, for the 7500 to Darlington. That'll be an interesting race to look at. Their last race of the regular season's Indy. So that's something. So that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you have watched this whole video, do leave a like on the video. It does help me out a lot. If you are new, you can subscribe for daily F1 2018 and NASCAR Heat free content. And until the next video, we shall see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching.